Boys. Going live here. Just gonna get set up. Make sure things are good. Yeah, there we go. Cut. You ready to roll?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, we're good to go. Actually,
This
do you want to? Can you scoot your camera over a little bit? I can like see half your face, or you can move yourself. I guess.
like this
Go a little bit to your left.
to my left.
Hold on, give me a second. You're kind of lagging on my end. Yeah, that's good right there.
Can you
That's
see my
good.
whole face?
Yep, that's good.
Hold on, I'll zoom out a bit.
Cut. All right. All right, boys. Week 3 NFL. Week 3 is already here, bro. It's kind of been a wild ride. Today was obviously tough for me. Nebraska absolutely sucks at football, and we're irrelevant. And we're always going to be irrelevant. So it's kind of a tough game for me to watch today. So I can't wait to move on and get to the NFL. Um, we got honestly, this is not one of the more exciting weeks, if I'm being honest. I mean, sure that there's a couple good games here. But I think the next couple weeks are gonna be a lot more interesting. Um, but obviously we got to make our picks, because I'm trying to win this thing. I'm trying to beat Jonah. So with that, we're gonna start with the noon games. We're gonna go crazy game to start week 3 at noon. Jake Browning and the Cincinnati Bengals head to Minnesota to take on the Minnesota Vikings and Carson Wentz. Um, this is low key battle of mid. Um, honestly, it might be interesting to see how well the Vikings do without JJ McCarthy. Um, honestly, I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this, bro. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on this.
My thoughts. Ooh, I don't know where to start with this game, bro. I mean, this is low-key a must-win for both these teams, in my
I
opinion.
agree. I agree.
The Bengals obviously need to keep pace with the Ravens. And the Vikings, I mean, they got smacked. I mean, really.
Yeah, bad
Honestly,
by your
Carson.
Falcons.
I mean, time will tell, but I think Carson Wentz could be better than McCarthy.
I think you will be better than McCarthy as well.
So, looking at this game, it's at US Bank. One of the best environments in football. You got Carson. You got arguably a better quarterback at this moment than McCarthy. And I know it may be a hot take, but like McCarthy stinks.
That's not a hot take, bro. He's garbage.
I think they have Andrew Van Ginkel. They have some of their players.
Is Van Ginkel back?
What?
Is Van Ginkel back?
I think some of the people are back. I can't remember who's back.
Okay.
But man, I'm going Vikings here because I strictly think that their defense is just way too good. I mean, they played a heck of a game against the Falcons in week 2, and their defense is going to carry over in my opinion, especially without Burrow. And on the other hand, I hate Cincinnati's defense. I just do. I've never liked it. I've never liked
I
it
agree.
going this year, and they got
What's up, chap?
the 30 burger put on them by the Jags. So like,
Yeah.
Cincy's gonna have problems, man, especially without Burrow. So I'm picking the Vikings 27-21.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've been back and forth.
Okay.
This morning, I had the Vikings winning this game. This afternoon, I wrote the Bengals down as I wrote the Bengals down as who I had winning this game. But I was looking at things a little bit over the last like couple hours. And honestly, I just think the Vikings are going to win this game, man. Um, Carson Wentz will be fine. I think it's going to take a little bit to get into the system. But their defense is just so good, bro. I mean, they're just gonna. All they really have to do is slow down Jamar Chase. They'll be fine, bro.
Totally agree.
But yeah, I have the Vikings winning this game. Low scoring, but I have them winning 17-14.
Okay.
Low scoring game.
Interesting. All right, what game do you want to go to next?
All right, we're gonna move over to Houston, who is now shoot. Are they 0-2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Houston's
Yeah,
too.
they are. They are 0-2. 0-2 Texans head to Jacksonville to take on the Jags. This is gonna be interesting. Um, this is a pivotal game, I think, for the division already into the season. Um, this is gonna be interesting to see what happens on both sides. Um, but honestly, bro, the way I've been seeing the Jags play, I just think they're the best team in the division right now. Uh,
Really?
besides the Colts, I mean, the Colts we're gonna have to see how much they can play. But I mean, I'm liking Trevor Lawrence, man. I'm thinking he's doing well. Um, I know they lost last week, but I think they're gonna bounce back at home. They usually split with the Texans, so I'm gonna take the Jaguars winning this one 24-23. Close one.
Really? Man, I mean, I hate Houston, honestly, right now. They're just not a good team.
Nope.
Offensive line sucks. There's no weapons outside of Nico Collins, and Nico Collins has been very lackluster. And I have no confidence in Houston. I'm sorry. I just don't. I mean, their defense is still really great, don't get me wrong, but their offense is probably one of the worst in football.
Oh yeah, easily.
And the Jags are a pretty solid team. I get that
They're
their
put
defense
together pretty well.
against the Bengals, and I get that. I get that they've been playing some mid football, especially last week. But like,
Yeah.
they're the best team in the division. I agree. They're
Mm-hmm.
at this moment. I'm not sold on the Colts like you said, but we'll get into that. So I got the Jags. I got the Jags 20-10. I just think Houston's
20 to
offense
10.
sucks.
Okay. So pretty dominant fashion.
Yeah, I just can't trust Houston to do anything.
Okay.
Literally anything. Just can't
That's
trust
fair.
them
Yeah,
offensively.
they're gonna sell a lead most likely. So I
Yep.
agree. Okay, next one. That brings us to the Colts game. The Colts, who are 2-0, surprisingly, head to Tennessee to take on the 0-2 Titans. Cam Ward, he's looking pretty good, man. I'm really liking what he's doing. Just it's unfortunate that his team is absolute booty and doesn't know how to play football. Daniel Jones is obviously playing like a top 5 quarterback in the league right now. The Colts are looking good. They haven't punted yet, so they're scoring a lot. Um, I think just the fact that they're playing the Titans, bro, I think the Colts win this game. I think they're gonna win this game 28-10. Um, like you said last week, man, like the Titans, bro, like they just can't score a touchdown. Um, it's brutal to watch them play on offense. Just a ton of punts from them. I don't know how much the Colts are gonna be punting, but I think the Colts are gonna have their way tomorrow.
100% agreed. Now, if you were to tell me that the Colts going into this
Yeah.
season that I would confidently pick them to win, no questions asked, confidently pick them to win, I thought you'd be crazy. But me and you had this discussion, and the Titans are one of my 5 teams that I would never pick, no matter what, no matter who they play, no matter who they play. One of the 5 teams that I will never pick to win a game. And so that goes
Yeah.
without saying. I think that their offense is horrible. Their defense is good. But it's a little iffy. I mean, it's a little iffy at times.
Yeah. It's not good enough.
But you just until you get somebody outside of Calvin Ridley to create plays on offense, you're gonna have nothing going for you,
Yeah,
and
I agree.
you're gonna have to hope that each team scores under 20 every single week, and that's
That's a
just
big ask. That's a big ask.
not possible. So the Colts, the Colts honestly kicked the crap out of the Titans, 27, 27 to 10. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
they'll score a touchdown, but yeah.
Yep. Okay, that brings us to the next game. This one is a little interesting. So the Raiders, who got pretty embarrassed against the Chargers last week, they head to Washington to play the Commanders, but the Commanders are without Jaden Daniels. They're having Marcus Mariota start in this game. Um, well, this is going to be kind of a test to see what the Commanders are like without Jaden Daniels. Obviously, he's been a big factor in them like winning in the last year. So I'm going to be interested to see what happens on that. Um, but honestly, I like the Raiders in this game. I don't think the Commanders' offense is going to be able to do much with Mariota. No diss to him. I mean, he's great in college, but obviously he hasn't been able to do much here in the NFL, which is unfortunate. But it's just how it goes. Um, just the Raiders are not without their starting quarterback, and if you have a team um, that doesn't if you're going against a team that doesn't have your starting quarterback, like that automatically puts you at a huge disadvantage. So I like the Raiders winning this game 20-13. Um, yeah, I think Gino's gonna come back after that rough game against the Chargers. Um, hopefully Ashton Genty gets a little bit more involved. But yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, honestly, we're agreeing once again. I'm picking the Raiders because I don't like what I've seen from the Commanders out of the first
Nope.
two. They struggled against the Giants. I get the Giants are a good team, but the Packers, man, that was kind of a sign, bro. They
Yeah,
absolutely
that was a really rough game for
they
them.
sucked against the Packers, and we're going without Jane Daniels. They're going without Austin Eckler, and their offense was pretty bad last week too. I mean,
Yeah,
with
it was not good.
those two in the lineup, and Marcus Mariota, like you said, just bad quarterback. I mean, he's a solid backup, but like
Yep.
starting a
He's
game,
not who you want every week, bro.
yeah, starting a game against a pretty decent Raiders team. I wouldn't say they're contenders in the AFC West, but they definitely have playoff aspirations in my opinion. And
Oh, definitely, yes.
but the Raiders too. They played tough against the Chargers, and I know
They
they played
did.
tough against the Chargers until like the fourth quarter, until Herbert threw that bomb to Quentin Johnston. So I'm interested in this game, but I'm picking the Raiders because I just think the Raiders are just better team on paper going into this game than the Commanders are,
Yep.
without a doubt. They have a better quarterback, have better everything pretty much. So Raiders win 24-21.
Good
So,
call.
yep.
All right. Next game, I want to hear your thoughts on this one first. The Rams head to Philadelphia. Now,
Oh, you
I
put
don't think
spot.
I don't hold on. I don't think Sean McVay's ever beat the Eagles before. Could this happen tomorrow? Gonna be interesting. Let's hear your thoughts,
I
bro.
say yes. I say the
Okay.
Eagles. Um, and hear me out. The Eagles have not played good football the last 2 weeks.
No, they haven't.
I don't care if they beat the Chiefs. I don't care if they beat the Cowboys. They look bad. They just do. And they've just been like just up and down these last 2 weeks, man. And the Rams, man, I think we can go as early as to say right now that they're one of the premier teams in the NFC. They're just so good. Devontae Adams is changing time practically, playing like he's 25 again, and their defense. I said their defense was going to be one of the best in the league, and it's shown, man. Their defense is nasty. So the Rams are going to stun the Eagles 31-28. They just are.
Yep. I have the Eagles taking this one. Sean McVay's never been able to figure out against the Eagles, and I don't think that's. I think that's going to continue tomorrow. I think Saquon Barkley is going to finally, show why he's like the best running back in the NFL. Um, I think Jalen Hurts just got to throw the ball more, man. He's got to get over 100 yards passing. Like, come on. Um, I mean, no disrespect to the Rams at all, man. I think they're a good team. I think, like you said, I think they're a top four team in the NFC right now.
Yeah.
So I mean, I have it being close. I have the Eagles winning 28-24 just because of the fact it's in Philly. Um, it's kind of a rematch playoffs last year. Um, Eagles got something to play for. Sean McVay hasn't been able to figure out. I don't think he's going to.
Yeah, I mean the Rams got something to play for too. Everybody's doing good in the NFC West. Everybody is.
Yeah, it's not a bad division at
Yeah,
all.
definitely.
All right, that brings us to Jonah's matchup of the day. The Falcons, 1-1 after their first win in Minneapolis. They're heading to Carolina to take on the Poverty Panthers. I'm gonna go. This is kind of just a fast one. Um, I think it's a division game. I think it's just gonna be a close game just because of the fact it's a division game. But ultimately, I think the Falcons are gonna be ahead the entire game. Um, I think it's gonna be a little bit slow start just because they're on the road. But I have the Falcons winning this one 21-13 on the road. Bryce Young, man, like you hate on Bryce Young so much, bro. I mean, I looked at Bryce Young's stats last week, bro. He didn't play bad at all. He did
No,
not have a bad game.
okay,
He did
okay.
not have a bad game at all. Hold on. His team, bro, is just so bad. And it's not like last year, but when he got benched, yeah, he was playing like trash. But now he's actually playing decent football. I mean, they just got to get better pieces around him, bro.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, but the thing with the Panthers game last week is that the Panthers didn't do anything until the fourth quarter. So
They didn't do
like,
anything till the fourth quarter against the Jaguars either when we were watching that.
yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing with them, man, is that they just are just a lousy team. They just don't get
I
anything.
agree they're a lousy team. I just don't think it all falls on Bryce Young, you know?
I mean, they just put the snooze button on for 3 quarters. It seems like.
It's like JJ McCarthy every week,
I
except they
know,
can't win.
but I mean, if you think the Panthers are gonna win, you're just foolish. I mean, they suck. They're not good. Defense. I mean, the defense is defense is just awful. I mean, hasn't done anything to help the team at
Nope.
all. And I feel bad for Bryce Young because like outside of Ted McMillan, he really doesn't have much to work with at all. I mean, Xavier Leggett playing like a fifth string wide receiver right now. He's not getting open at all. He's just so
No.
bad.
Yeah, he's
Um,
kind of bonds, bro.
and I mean, I haven't heard of Jalen Coker. I haven't heard of anybody besides Ted McMillan doing a single thing on the offense.
Hmm.
Heck, I haven't even heard of Chuba Hubbard doing anything so far this
No.
season. And that's he's your main player on your offense, which is bad. So the Falcons win. I mean, honestly, I could see the score going a ton of different ways, but I say they put up 30 because of the Panthers defense. 30-21.
Okay.
I expect
That's not ridiculous.
sacked 5 times. So,
Bryce Young gets sacked 5 times.
yep.
Okay. That brings us into the battle of old versus young with Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers head to New England to take on Mr. Drake May. The Steelers obviously had a kind of a rough one against the Seahawks last week, and the Patriots obviously played the Dolphins. They didn't play the Dolphins well, though. I tell you that they did not play well against the poverty Dolphins. But dude, Loki, I was thinking about this, bro. We should just have a stream like this week or something, just talking about how bad the Dolphins are, just for like a solid 20 minutes. We could.
I'm
We
down.
could analyze that, bro. It would be so funny.
I'm down.
I'm just saying that. We look out. We could possibly do
We'll do
that.
that. We'll
Okay.
do that.
We can do that. Okay. Anyway, off the Dolphins. They already played. The Steelers, I think they're going to bounce back. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to play better. Um, I mean, the Patriots just like they're just nothing special, bro. Like there's really nothing crazy to them at all. I mean, Congrats, you barely beat the Dolphins. You had to get a punt return or a kickoff return touchdown to beat the Dolphins. That's not great. That's not a good look. So I have the Steelers winning with this one, 24-17.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. These are both of the most mid teams in football. I
It's
mean,
just it's just a mid off, bro. It's just a mid off,
these
honestly.
teams both scream 8-9, 9-8 to me,
Yep.
and I mean, no matter what, these teams, no matter who wins or loses this team, they'll both end up with 9-8.
Yeah. This game really I don't think will impact that much.
No, this game doesn't matter, but I mean, honestly, it's a pretty even matchup across the board. If you think about it,
That's
but
why I have it so close.
because I just don't
Wait, who are
see
you picking?
can ever have them losing with a losing record ever.
Who are you picking? The Steelers?
Yeah, I'm picking Steelers.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, they just never have a losing record, and I think that they'll beat the Patriots because the Patriots' offense is just not good at all. It's just not. Travion Henderson might be a bust already. Not good.
Yeah, bro,
Stephon
I
Diggs,
need him to do something on my fantasy team, bro. Like low key, I'm freaking out.
yeah,
My
and
fantasy team's kind of buns.
Drake May's probably Drake May's got to prove me something, bro. He hasn't done squat.
I mean, I like Drake May. It's just like he just hasn't been able to do anything big
He
yet.
just
You know what I
doesn't make
mean?
big plays. He just doesn't do
Yeah,
anything flashy, bro.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I'd definitely take him over McCarthy, but he's just
Oh, I take anyone over McCarthy, bro. At this
yeah.
rate, Loki, I take anyone over JJ McCarthy,
Well,
except
so we're
maybe
taking
Spencer.
Flacco over McCarthy.
Yeah.
All right, all right.
Would you? Oh, would you take Spencer Rattler over JJ McCarthy?
Dude, Spencer Rattler's been playing like
I
a
know
top
he's been,
quarterback in the league.
he's been kind of balling out low key, bro.
I
Okay,
love, I love Rattler.
I
Anyways,
know.
that's besides the point. The Steelers win 17-13 in a boring game.
Yep.
Just boring. That's what it is. All right, moving on.
All right, this one. Okay, so after this one is when we kind of get into the interesting games. Okay, so this one's kind of poverty game. This is probably the most poverty game, the most one-sided game. The Green Bay Packers, who are, in my opinion, the best team in football right now, besides the Buffalo Bills, are headed to Cleveland to take on the Poverty Browns. Now, we talked about this yesterday. There are 5 teams that we would never pick for in a game this season unless they prove otherwise. The Browns are one of those teams. I cannot pick the Browns. I have the Packers just absolutely destroying the Browns. I think they're going to be up by so much that Jordan Love probably won't even need to play the fourth quarter. It's going to be that bad. Um, Cleveland sucks with a passion, bro. They're terrible. Um, they'll probably put in Dylan Gabriel just to see what happens towards the end. I have the Packers winning 30-14. They'll probably be up 30-0 in the fourth quarter. Then they'll put all the second strings in, and then they'll put in. Um, then the Browns will score 2 touchdowns. This is just not going to be a good game. Nobody's going to watch this game. Packers fans, congrats. My friend Isaac, congrats. You're going to win this game tomorrow. Browns fans, I don't even know what to say. Sorry. Like it's put a paper bag over your face and don't walk outside. Okay, that's all I have to say. I'm sorry, Browns. It's gonna be a rough. It's gonna be a rough couple of years again.
Dang, bro. We are going off on the
Yeah,
Browns.
sorry. I had to rant, bro.
Dude, I mean, they've been playing better than a couple of these. I mean,
They've been playing better, man, but I mean, it's the Browns. What do you expect? They can play good and still lose.
yeah. I mean, this goes without saying that I'm going to pick the Packers, but I do expect this game to be pretty interesting because it's Scream's trap game. And the Packers are probably not gonna be going expecting a whole lot from the Browns, at least offensively this game. And so
Yeah,
I expect
definitely.
Drake May to have a big day. I expect the defense to get after Love a little bit too. So, but I
Yeah.
mean, at the end of the day, I mean, the Browns are
What's up,
just
chat?
dog crap. Browns suck.
Yeah, definitely.
Never have been good in my lifetime. I mean, so Browns lose. Start off 0-3. Draft Garrett Must. Get the mock drafts going for Garrett Nussmeyer already.
Get Garrett, bro. Get Garrett.
Cleveland or Sellers, pick your choice. But
Dude,
I mean,
yeah.
but I mean,
Not
the
Cade
Browns.
Klubnik, though. Holy smokes.
I'm saying that the Browns keep it 27-20. I'm saying that the Browns keep it kind of close. So,
Yeah, I can see that. Dude,
yeah.
Indiana is playing Illinois right now. They're up 25 points on Illinois in the third quarter.
Really? Okay.
35-10. Holy smokes.
Interesting.
That's insane.
That's weird, bro.
That's nuts.
Wow.
Okay, moving on. Sorry, I just had to check that. Okay, next game on the docket. Oh yeah, the Jets without Justin Fields are headed to Tampa Bay to take on the raging hot Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are also a top 4 team in the NFC. Baker Mayfield's playing like an MVP candidate right now. He would be my pick if the votes were in today. I mean, the Jets, it's the Jets, bro. Tyrod Taylor, gotta love the guy, but he's kind of old now. I don't expect him to do very much. And I expect Baker to be Baker, bro. I think the Bucks are gonna win 24-14. Bucks, man, watch out. Watch out. Sleeper Super Bowl, I'm telling you.
Yeah. I mean, I honestly was really hyping up the Jets after the Steelers game.
Yep.
Lost.
We both were, man. We both were.
That it's just the same story with the Jets. Same story with Justin Fields too. There's not it. I don't know if they're ever gonna be it too. Like literally, I feel like it's the same story we've heard with the Jets every single year, man.
Yep.
But I mean, you're going up against the best offense in football.
Easily, without a doubt.
You're going up against. I mean, it's just pick your choice, man. With Ibuka, Mike Evans, and Bucky and Rashad. I mean, you could pick one, but you're still gonna get at least 20 put up on you, no matter what you do. And I mean, offensively, I like the Jets' chances against the Bucs defense. I think the Bucs defense is not good. And they lost Elijah Cansey,
they did.
They lost Elijah Cansey, and he was their best pass rusher. And now the Buccaneers do not have a single pass rusher on their team outside of Hassan Reddick. And Hassan Reddick is about 40 years old at this point, man. He should not be your pass rusher one. Anyways, that's besides the point. I have the Bucs winning. I have the Bucs putting up 35. I have the Bucs putting up 35.
That wouldn't shock me at all.
I just think the Jets are a joke. 35, 8 or 35-20. So
okay. All right, this one, pivotal game in my opinion. The Denver Broncos, who got shocked by the Colts last week, head to LA to play the Chargers. Justin Herbert's playing like a top 5 quarterback right now. It's the Madison Beer effect. Without a doubt, it has to be. This is a really interesting game because if you would have asked me in week 1, before all the games of week 1, who would have won this game, I would have said the Broncos probably by double digits. Because I was so high on Bo Nix, and I was so high on this defense. I still like the defense. I still like the defense a lot. I still think they're a top 3 defense in the NFL. But however, if you get cooked up by Daniel Jones, that's not a good sign, brother. So I think they're going to get cooked up by Justin Herbert. I do think, though, it's going to be a defensive grind. But I do have the Chargers winning this game 17-13. Also, I don't know what the frick's going on with Bo Nix, bro. Like, I don't know what is happening. I mean, he was so good last year, and he just doesn't look like himself right now. And I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I think he's going to be flustered against the Chargers. Chargers win.
Yeah, I mean, the Broncos are one of the most disappointing teams to me. I had really high expectations for the Broncos going into the season, and you barely squeak out against the Titans, and you get beat by the Colts. And I mean, we could have a discussion about the Colts, but I still need to see more from the Colts.
Yeah, I need to see the Colts like actually play a real team, a
Just play.
legitimate team. You know what I mean?
Enough of this Titans garbage, Titans and Broncos garbage. Like seriously. But anyways, I mean the Chargers defense honestly is probably one of the best in football, and their offense is just playing pretty good. I mean, pretty stinking good, man. Considering they don't have a true X factor on that team.
Yep.
And I mean, part of that's because of Quentin Johnson too, which I'm shocked that he's having a good year. But I mean, the Chargers are just going to win the game. I mean, I don't really have much to say on it other than Denver's just playing looks like a worse team than the Chargers do, and all their players are playing worse than the Chargers players are. So, Chargers win 25 to 21.
Okay. Chat says Chargers win 23 to 20. So that's interesting.
All right.
Yep. Okay, wait, hold on. So the only one we've disagreed on so far is the Rams and the Eagles. Is that the only one we've disagreed on? Okay. That might change pretty soon, guys. Get ready. Get ready for a certain pick towards the end. All right. This one, kind of an interesting one. The New Orleans Saints head to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. The Saints obviously freaking guy. I don't know what happened, bro. We both picked the Saints to win last week against the 49ers. I got clowned on TikTok for it, and this is really that was not a good time, obviously. But we got more influence, so that's cool. So you guys can put this one on the TikTok again, Jonah. I'm picking the Saints game. I'm not picking the Saints this time. Okay. I just can't pick the Saints again. I think they're on the list of teams not to pick ever. The Seahawks, Sam Darnold just needs to learn just play football, bro. Like just don't play bad. If the Seahawks don't play bad, they're gonna win. So I think they're gonna win. I think they're gonna win 24-13 at home. Not much to that game, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I'm tempted to pick the Saints because like they're probably one. I know this probably isn't going to make sense, but they're the best one of the best 0-2 teams I've seen. Bro.
That's true. That's true. That's not ridiculous. I agree with that. That's not ridiculous.
I mean, they have a quarterback. They have a good defense. It's just that they just
their offense is just not it, bro.
They just haven't finished games. I don't even know what they're going to, honestly.
They should have beat the 49ers, bro. They were literally just a couple plays away from beating the Cardinals.
Yeah.
They're really not that bad.
Yeah, but the Seahawks, I mean, Seahawks, they're definitely a step up. Definitely a step up from the 49ers, in my opinion.
Definitely, especially playing in Seattle too. Like that's just a tough place to play.
And fully healthy, since the Niners don't have phones. So I'm gonna pick Seattle. I would not be shocked if the Saints win this game. But if Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet both of them can have a good game, it'll be a cakewalk. They just see both of them just have to rush the ball at least semi well. We can't have any 1.5 yards per average carry.
Yeah, like Nebraska, who ran 1.7 yards per carry today. Insane.
Oh, that was. I mean,
that's just not it, bro.
Game there in Seattle, but Seahawks win. JSN just better than everybody on the Saints defense.
That's true.
Yep. Go for 150. Maybe hot take, maybe not. I don't care. The Saints suck. Seattle wins 21. So that's that.
Yeah, chat has the Seahawks winning 27-10.
Valid.
Okay, this brings us to America's Game of the Week on Fox. I'm not really sure why the frick this is the Game of the Week. The Cowboys, who had a shootout with the Giants last week, head to Chicago, who got the frickin' they just got destroyed. They got destroyed by the Lions last week. go Detroit, but they got freaking rocked. I mean, I don't know what's happening. Ben Johnson's probably regretting his decision every freaking second of the day. Um, this is in Chicago. Um, Cowboys haven't they looked okay week one against Philly. They did not look very good last week against the Giants. And I don't really know why they didn't look good. It's just weird. You know what I mean? They just played a weird game. Like they did good things sometimes, and then they did bad things the rest of the times. Like they had a couple good things that went right, but like they got cooked by Malik Neighbors, which is obviously not ideal. But it's Malik Neighbors, so what are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but the lucky for the Cowboys, the Bears don't have Malik Neighbors. So I think the Cowboys are gonna win the game. Um, it's gonna be a weird game, bro. I have the Cowboys winning the game 27-17. I mean, just the Bears offense, dude. It's just not ideal.
Bears offense. No, their offense has been the best part about the team.
I know. I know. Nothing else. That's
I guess.
nothing about the Bears is ideal, bro.
Yeah. So the Bears and Cowboys is going to be a very interesting and weird game. It just is. Both defenses are hotcakes. The Cowboys is pretty bad. The Bears is atrocious. So they both suck defensively. They both
Oh
look bad
god.
offensively. So just pick what you want. And I just think that Dak and CD are a lot better than Caleb and Roma Dunze, and they're more proven.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Cowboys, and I mean the Cowboys are 1-1, the Bears are 0-2. So I'm gonna pick the team with the winning record and the team that actually knows how to not.
And I'm pretty sure the Bears are on the list too, right?
What?
The Bears are
Yeah,
on the list in that pick. Yeah, they're on the list.
but I am gonna pick the team that didn't get put up 50 points on them,
That's
and
yep.
that was in regulation. That wasn't even in overtime. I mean, the Cowboys went
Yeah,
to
that's
overtime too. So I'm picking the Cowboys to win. The Bears suck. Bears have never been good.
never will be good.
Haven't been good since the 80s or 90s.
Don't
Been a
tell your
long
dad
time
that, bro.
since they've done anything.
Don't tell your dad that.
So the Cowboys win. I mean, 35 to 30.
Shootout game.
It'll be a shootout because both defensive seem to give up 30 points every week.
That's fair. Yep.
So that's that.
Okay, I want to hear your thoughts on this one before I say anything. Okay, the Cardinals head to San Francisco. Now, Brock Purdy, I'm pretty sure is out again. Is he out again?
Yeah, he is.
Yep, he's out again. Mac Jones starting again. For the Niners, obviously they beat up the Saints a little bit last week. Yeah, let's hear your thoughts, big dog.
So I'm very disappointed in both these two teams. They're both 2-0. But really, they're probably both the worst 2-0 teams in the league. The 49ers are just
insanely injury prone, bro.
Almost lost to the Saints. Almost lost to the Seahawks, and their defense has single-handedly kept them in both games, and that's not exaggeration. Now, however, the Cardinals, I have a bone to pick with them because the Cardinals cannot close out games whatsoever. Like it does. I mean, they were up 27. They were up by like over 20 points against the Panthers, and they were a few plays away from losing that and blowing that game in the fourth quarter, and that's inexcusable. So, man, I don't really know. I mean, flip a coin, who you want to pick in this game, but I'm picking the Cardinals because the 49ers are just in one of the worst spots in football right now.
Yeah. Yo. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Better than the Niners do. So that's that.
Yo.
Yeah.
Dude, you're gonna have to say that all over again, bro. Your audio just cut out completely.
My audio's cooked.
Yeah, your audio's cooked, bro. You got to put some AirPods in. You got to
Hold
just
on.
put the AirPods back.
Hold on. What? What the frick? All right, we'll be right back.
1 second. He's going to have to pause. We didn't hear any of that, so we're going to have to hear it again. He gets that figured out. I'm looking at the Cardinals stats right now, guys. Obviously, they were up pretty big against the Panthers. And then you let out 20 points. Second half, you scored 7. It's just not a good look. It's just not. So Kyler Murray didn't play
Dude, my
fantastic either.
AirPods are dead.
Dude, that's fine.
Hold on, let me try and replug this in and see if it can work.
Okay.
Let's see if this can work here. All right. All right. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
All right, we're good. Hopefully this can last now.
Hopefully this can last till the end of the stream. Okay. I'm looking at the Cardinals stats here from last week. They got beat pretty much in everything. They got beat in yards. They didn't have they only had 1 turnover compared to 2. They let the Panthers get 10 more first downs. They had 12 penalties. They could only convert on 3 of 9 third downs. When I went into this pick, I thought we were gonna have disagreement and on who we were gonna pick, and I have to say, I was wrong. I do have the Cardinals winning this just because of the fact I'm just not on board with Mac Jones, bro.
Okay. You
I
played good.
mean, he played good against the Saints, bro. He played good against the Saints. So yeah, I'm just not a fan. I think the Cardinals obviously just have Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray just got to play some decent ball tomorrow, bro. And they'll do just fine. So I have the Cardinals winning 24-16 on the road.
Yeah, I have the Cardinals winning too. Obviously, I don't know if my Mike caught this, but the 49ers are the least impressive 2-0 team in the league.
Yeah, we got that part. We didn't hear anything else after that.
All right, I'm not even gonna explain, bro. Cardinals are just 49ers are just a joke, bro.
They're just not it.
Not it. Cardinals win.
All right.
27-20.
All right, we move into the primetime games, and this is where these picks are going to get flipping interesting. Okay, because Jonah already told me who he's picking for Sunday Night Football, and I'm going to tell you who I'm going to go for. Sunday Night Football, the 0-2 Kansas City Chiefs, first time they're 0-2 with Patrick Mahomes. First time they're they're 2 games under 500 for the first time Patrick Mahomes as well. They head to New York to play the other 0-2 team, the Giants. Now, the Giants had an impressive loss last week against the Cowboys in overtime. And the Chiefs really just threw away their chance at beating the Eagles. They were right there. Travis Kelsey's washed his bonds. So there's that. But I do think the Chiefs are going to win this game. I think their defense is going to maybe hopefully figure it out. All they got to do is slow down Malik Neighbors, and they'll be chilling. Patrick Mahomes, I mean, he's kind of running without anybody to throw the ball to right now, so that's kind of not ideal. But he's Patrick Mahomes, so I think he's going to just be able to lead his team to victory against this poverty Giants franchise. I have the Chiefs winning though in a close game. I think it could come down to a Mahomes game-winning drive. I have the Chiefs winning 21-20, beating the Giants on the road.
All right. This may get clipped like the Saints game, Saints
Yep.
like last week, but my upset, and this is a pretty big upset considering that it's against the Chiefs, but I am picking the Giants to win, mainly because the Chiefs have looked awful in the first 2 weeks. Their offense has been mid, and their defense has sucked. And Patrick Mahomes doesn't have a wide receiver to throw the ball to at all. Travis Kelce's washed, and Pacheco hasn't done anything really either. Now, on the other hand, I really like what the Giants have been doing. I get that they're 0-2 too, but Malik Neighbors is a top 5 wide receiver in football already.
Yep, definitely.
I mean, people can argue that, but he just is. Cam Scatteraboo is a dog. He's one of the best bruisers in the game. And Wan'Dale Robinson is quietly one of the better wide receivers.
Gotta love Wan'Dale. Shout out Wan'Dale Robinson, bro.
Shout out Wan'Dale Robinson. So I think that the Giants, while they don't have nearly as good of a team on paper, they just, I don't know, man. Their offense definitely proved to me that they can hang with anybody last week. And I know this is the Cowboys defense, but putting up 37 points with Russell Wilson as your quarterback of all people. I mean, it doesn't matter who you play. That's impressive, guys.
Yep.
So the biggest factor to me is if Dexter Lawrence and if Kayvon Thibodeau and if Abdul Carter can get into Patrick Mahomes. That's the biggest X factor.
Definitely, I agree.
I mean, I would be surprised if they do because the Chiefs' O-line is probably one of the worst in the league.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think that the Giants are going to win strictly because their pass rushers are going to get after Mahomes. And Malik Neighbors won't be stopped this game. He just is not going to. So Giants win 27-23 in a thriller of a game that's going to be low-key pretty interesting, even though they're both 0-2.
I hope it is. Okay, that brings us to the last game of the week, Monday Night Football. My Lions, who are 1-1, head to Baltimore to play the other 1-1 Ravens. Last week, Lions looked pretty dang good, but it was the Bears. They did not look good against the Packers in week 1. And the key is the Packers have a good defense. The Ravens have a pretty good defense. So, I honestly, this is wild, but as the Lions fan, bro, I'm picking against the Lions again this week. I have the Ravens taking this one on Monday Night Football. I think Lamar Jackson's is right now the second top. Well, now that Joe Burrow is cooked, Lamar Jackson is pretty much my MVP, other than Baker. I think right now Lamar's just the best quarterback in football. And even though Isaiah Likely's out, I don't think that's going to matter. I think Derrick Henry is going to torture the Lions defense. And I don't know how much Jared Goff's going to be able to produce against this defense, unfortunately.
All right. They should have put this on. They should have swapped these two Chiefs and Giants games versus Lions because this is easily the best game of the week. I should have thought about this more. This game, bro. But just straight off the rip, without really thinking a whole lot in my head, I'm gonna pick the Lions.
All right, let's go.
Because their offense, I mean, looked like just absolutely
unstoppable.
One of the most unstoppable things I've ever seen in a while, and I see it being similar to the Ravens, to the Bills and Ravens game in week 1, in the sense of if the Ravens get down, they're gonna have to pass the ball, and I don't know how well passing the ball is gonna do. I just don't. They relied a lot on Lamar's legs and Derrick Henry's legs a lot the first couple weeks, but when they started passing, bro, against the Bills, it went downhill. It literally went downhill, especially in clutch time and crunch time. Now it is in Baltimore, but I don't think that really matters, man. I just think that the Lions are just Lions are back to normal now. Week 1 was kind of a scratch for them. It just was. So
Yep.
Lions win. I don't know how high the score is going to get, but it's going to be pretty high, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Lions win 38-33.
Wow. Hopefully we win. I'm hoping we do.
Yep.
Just the analytics man of myself. Sports picker has to pick who I think is actually going to win the game. So that's all we got for you boys. That we're not going to stream a game tomorrow because all the games are poverty, but
They do also.
they all kind of suck. But week 4, I believe, has a couple bangers. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. Thank you guys for watching this. Be sure to let us know what you guys want to see more of.
We'll
Leave your
talk
thoughts down in the comments. Yeah, we're gonna try to get a stream about the Dolphins this week. We might try to get a college football stream in here as well, and hopefully try to get a MLB playoff stream thoughts going into this because postseason starts in about 2 weeks. So
forgot that, dude.
yeah, it's gonna be insane. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. We're gonna try to get to 100. Let's get to 100 by Christmas, boys. That's our goal. We're gonna get to 100 by Christmas. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.